Okay, I'm Richard. I'm going to teach you some general techniques about printing reports in Songtracker. There are two different types of report screens, and I'm going to show you those right now. To show you the basic kind, actually, I'm in People, File, Data Entry, and I'm going to click on the Catalog button here. That takes me to a long list, which is a long list button there. I'm going to pick My Heart Belongs to You as one of our sample data songs. From here, you'll see a button palette at the top, and the printer button is always the Go to Reports. So let's click on that. And this gives you a list of the type of report categories. So you have lists and general reports, agreements, labels, if you still use labels, and then online registration. That's just a connection to the internet. But I'll click on lists, and this gives you a bunch of list reports. So I'll show you how this works. You click this report button. Let's say you want to print a lyric sheet, which everybody usually does. You can leave it at greater than 0. It'll bring up all the lyric sheets that have lyrics in it in your catalog file. You probably don't want that very often, so you probably just want a new lyric sheet on your latest song. So type in My Heart, part of the title that will give you a find, and we'll go up here to the Continue button. I'm going to click the Continue button, and it locates My Heart Belongs to You, and there's the lyric. It automatically brought in this information, and the bottom line it brings over from your setup file. If you took the setup tutorial, this is where it shows up. The writers come in on another line that are looked up from the data that you enter for this song. Okay, so it's that simple. To print the lyric, you go up here to Script is paused. It's telling you to click Continue. Would you like to move on? Yes. Click Continue. Brings up the Print button. You click Print. I'm going to click Cancel this time. And it returns you to the screen you were on. So you can go on to agreements or different reports, labels, etc. So let's do a title list. So let's look at all our titles. The greater than 0 says, give me everything that has data in it. So we pre-put that in. Now you could just type one title, but you're wanting a list, so you're probably going to want more than one title. So click Continue, and there's your catalog list of sample data. So these are the actual titles that we put in with sample data. So let's click Continue. Again, go up to the right, click Continue, and you get the print. You can make a PDF if you want, save as PDF, or you can click Print or Cancel. All of them will take you back. And when you're done, click Done, and it takes you back to where you were in the actual catalog file. Now, this is generally how it works in all of the files. So keep in mind, wherever you are and whatever of these files you're in, there's always a printer button at the top of the screen. So you click that, it takes you to the reports. If it doesn't take you right to the reports, it takes you to a category buttons like this. And then you get down, you drill down, and you get to the actual reports. You click Done to get out of there, Done again, and you're back. It's that easy. Now there's one other exception on reports. Most of the reports look like I just showed you. In the People file, we set it up differently because there's so many reports in the People file. We decided to create a drop-down menu. So I'm going to click the People button. Takes me over to People. And then I'm going to go up to the Printer Report button. And you'll notice it looks different than the other one we were just on. So in People, that's an exception. Most of the others are different. But in People, just click on that list right there. It gives you a list of all the different reports. That would be a lot of buttons. So let's say you want print mail labels, and you click Print. And there's your mail labels. You click Continue. Again, you can make a PDF or a print. If you hit Print, it brings up the print dialog. You can hit Cancel or Print. It takes you back to where you were. So again, I'm going up to the Print button here, clicking that. Takes me to the pop-up. This is just in People. You notice we're in People here. Shows you with the dark green color, and it says at the top of the screen, people. So you look at your reports. Now, see, we had printed for the current found set. Sometimes it'll let you do a find within the report, and other times it's asking you to go ahead and create a found set right here with these files by, say you want all your, I'm doing a find right now, so I get a blank screen, give me all my customers, and hit enter, and it gives me 7 people up here, for example. Now I can go to the reports. Let's look at these first. Mac Torrey, David Meter, John Wilson, etc. Now I click those 7 people. I'm going to go up and click the printer button for those 7 people. If I choose this for the current found set and hit print, there's the 7 people. This guy doesn't have an address, neither does that. But that's all there is to it. You're dealing with found sets, or sometimes the report includes, I'm just going through these buttons again. So let's try another report. Let's print a lead list. Okay, it's automatically going to look for any leads. The lead is up here. It puts it in automatically. You hit continue. There's only 1 lead in the system, so it prints that out. You click continue, print, and I'm going to click cancel because then it'll bypass the actual printer and I'm not wasting paper. But you'd normally hit print right here. All right, so you can print lead, print list, lead contacts, phone list, employee list. Let's print an employee list, for example. Now you'll notice that it already brought the name employee in here. So you could break it down farther, but if you truly want an employee list, just leave it like this. Go up to the top right, or click your enter button and click continue. Same thing. And it gives you both of the employees that are in here, Charmaine and Stuart. If you want to print it out, click continue again. Hit print. There's your print dialog. So you don't have to remember all these things. It'll do it for you. So I just wanted to break down the difference there. Play around with the different reports. Here's a live show list. I don't remember the live people, so I can't. Let's see, it's all of them. It's greater than 0 in the contact name, so it's helping me out. It'll print them all. It's making 1 page for each person. So you're going to print multiple pages here because it's considering these as all artists. And so they may need their own page. So because of that, you're going to want separate pages. So hit print, cancel, and you're back. So that's the difference between the 2 types of report buttons, report screens. I'm going to click the done button when I'm finished. That'll send me back to the data entry screen. So keep that in mind. Take that tutorial a couple times. Get used to printing reports. You could go using the sample data, go through various files. You know where your main button is. It's in the button palette to take you to the report screen. In people, it's right there. In catalog, all the other files as well. In contracts, there's one in the contacts file. So all the screens will have that. All of the files, the major files. So that's how you do reports. I hope that's helpful. Thanks.